Hello guys, it's Sir Zack Attack here. I'm going to be doing my first movie review, and it's on the movie Bullet Train, starring Brad Pitt, which I'm pretty sure everyone knows who that is. Aaron Taylor Johnson, he played Quicksilver on Avengers Age of Ultron. Michael Shannon, which was the villain in the Man of Steel movie, I believe. Brian Tyree Henry, which is in the show Atlanta, I guess, and then he was also in the newer movie Godzilla vs. Kong. There's also someone named Joey King, which I'm not too familiar with her. I guess she was in some movies called The Kissing Booth. I've never seen those. And then also Hiroyuki Sanada, which is he's a pretty good actor. He's in The Last Samurai and also the newer Mortal Kombat movie as Scorpion. So yeah, those are pretty much the main ones. There's also a few other cameos in the movie, some bigger actors, which I won't say in case some people find that to be spoilers. But it was pretty interesting seeing. So yeah, this is a action comedy movie, which I was actually kind of surprised from the trailer. I didn't go into the movie knowing a whole lot or with like really high expectations, but I did hope that the movie did well. From the trailer, it seemed pretty interesting, kind of like John Wick on a train. So yeah, it's a goofy action movie, but it also had some elements of mystery, which I was kind of surprised by. So it's not going to be fast-paced action throughout the whole thing like John Wick. There's some parts that are broken up, but I felt like it did the mystery pretty well. There's also quite a bit of Japanese elements to it. So if you're into that sort of thing, I think you'll like this movie. It's based off of the novel Maria Beetle, which I'll put a screenshot up here now with the author. I guess they might have changed it recently to the novel to be called Bullet Train as well, but there's the author's name. And it's directed by David Leach, which directed Deadpool 2, and he also worked on some of the John Wick movies as well. Surprise, surprise. So yeah, right off the bat, I'm going to say this movie is rated R, so there's some brief nudity and a sex scene at the beginning. There's some strong language throughout, quite a bit of F-bombs, and then quite a bit of violence. So yeah, I would say, kids probably shouldn't see it. If you're someone who can't handle that sort of thing or have a hard time differentiating between reality and fiction or entertainment, then you probably shouldn't see it either. So the description, yeah, it's basically about assassins, different people with conflicting objectives that are all riding onto this train, and that's where some of the mystery kind of ties in. So Brad Pitt's character, the main protagonist, he's funny. He makes some kind of witty or funny comments during fighting, and seems kind of like a little, I'd say maybe a little bit down on his luck, or think he has bad luck, but also trying to turn over a new leaf or be more of a pacifist or something. So there's a comment that he makes where he's like, man, karma sucks when it shows something bad happening to someone. And then someone else, he says, I know a good therapist, just, different little stuff like that. I just wish there's a little more backstory to his character. There's some of the beginning of the movie that I may have missed. And I don't know if it was just a movie theater that I was in. There's some parts that sounded lower than others. Then also I really like the aesthetic of the movie, like the color palette choices that they used, and then also had some pretty good cinematography. I also heard that there are some people comparing it to like a Quentin Tarantino movie, which I can see some of that, but it still felt different to me. Like I wasn't really thinking of that while watching it. Maybe Kill Bill out of all of them the most. But I was also going to say or compare it to maybe something like The Kingsman. Just kind of like a goofy, over-the-top action comedy type of movie. But yeah, overall, I would say that I enjoyed this movie, especially out of recent movies that have came out recently that I've been kind of disappointed in. Overall, Bullet Train, I would give it a 7.6 out of a 10. On Google, I believe it had a 7.5. Let me double check. On IMDb, it has a 7.5 out of 10, which, yeah, I think is pretty fair. Rotten Tomatoes, 54%. I'd give it a little higher than that, maybe, 60 in the 70s. Metacritic, I don't really use that much, 49%. And then on Google, it says 90% of people liked it, so, yep, there you go. So thanks for watching this video, guys. If you liked it, I'd appreciate you giving the thumbs up, subscribing, ringing the notification bell, all that good jazz. I'm just getting started here on reviews on my channel, so yeah, I'd appreciate it if you can spread the word. And I'm planning on doing a lot more, like movie reviews, video game reviews, different pop culture stuff. Maybe a video explaining more about myself and why I'm into film and what I'm wanting to do with the channel. Feel free to leave a comment below if you think I'm missing anything or got anything wrong, or just other aspects of the movie that you liked or didn't like. I'm always open to conversation and hearing other people's opinions, as long as it's not arguing or being salty. But yeah, until next time, have a good one, guys.